Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purposes only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signals as long as you are on a sim, and we're not responsible for your trade. On the left corner, left upper corner, is the market analyzer with the signal, and it goes with an automated trade. As you see here, there is an automated trade. This one here on the automated signal, and the second one here on the right corner, it is for the scalping. And and then we will be going through what's going on today. The first things, we already hit the target on the Nasdaq. We had a signal at 87.91.25, a target 88.24. We hit the target. We are right at the target. On the market analyzer, based on one contract, made 137 ticks based on the last entry signal. There is no long on the Nasdaq, and we are going on the pullback to 88.10.50, and then we are reconsidering taking a long on that area at 88.10.50. But there is no long trade at the moment on the Nasdaq, so for the Nasdaq traders, you gotta be careful. Also, I'd like to show to our traders, we will be covering on Monday, we have added the on the simulation on the new auto trade. We have not been released, and it's not done yet with optimization and all this, setting it up for everyone and give you template. But we also added the symmetry reversal on this one here, and it is amazing. It's an extreme accuracy on the reversal symmetry, and it is amazing job we have done on this one here as well. So this one here, it is included in the we already hit the target immediately on this one here, and that's why after we hit the target is 1,000, and we hit 1,000, and it is done. And this is our second day. We are testing this new auto trade, and it is going to be one of the best auto trade ever. And we also, I'd like to show you some of this is also, we have added A scalper, B scalper, C scalper, but for some reason now I cannot move the charts. Let me see if I can. I cannot move the chart, but we will start get into this, and also this is the A and B, and they are on and C. They are on the. We added to the I7, and there we go. It is. On the ES, and we'll show you some of the trades on the ES as well. So all of it is going to be under one auto trade, and this is really, we are looking forward to release it very soon on this one here as well. Again, to our traders, the ones that just joined us today, we are using a new version on NT8, so it could be some of the ticks are a bit different, plus or minus a couple ticks, and this is will be released, that version on Monday. Let me show you what we have done also on the new auto trade, and this one here is straight out of the box. Yesterday, this morning, sorry, by accident, I turn on the all-in-one drive by accident, and then what it does, messed up my whole NinjaTrader. This one, the one drive, I mean, I don't like it, but by accident, what happened, screw up all my NinjaTrader, so I have to do it over the weekend. And but we still testing on this new Autotrade. This is our second day testing, and of course we're not gonna go live on it till probably another week, but this is the performance, and it's a straight out of the box, and without doing anything to it. As we see, we just started the Ninja, and immediately we are into the $3,000 profit on this one here, and the Nasdaq already hit 1,000 closed. And then we have the CL just taking a new trade, and it's all of it. Even the reversal is in the same auto trade. In other words, this one also, it is in the same auto trade. So it is going to be a big auto trade, but we are still on a sim testing it. This is our second day, and if you just take it out of the box, that's what we are trying to do. If you are just trying to take it out of the box and put it all in one, you don't do anything. This is the performance at the moment, and of course over the weekend I will be working on it, and it is really you can take one contract, you can take two contract, you can take four contract, you can take 10 contract, whatever you want. But I cannot close my NinjaTrader right now. I have some kind of problem after we this OneDrive trying to restore the older Ninja and messed up my new Ninja. So also on the DAX, just hit the target. You can see daily target hit 1,329, and it is very consistent, and I like it. I like it a lot, and then you can take one contract, you can take two contract, you can take four contract, whatever you want, and then you can use the A scalper, B scalper, and you can use the C scalper on it, or you can use a reversal, or you just turn it on and everything is on, and then you let it ride by itself. So as a default setting, so you cannot go wrong with it at all. And we will be working all year on this one here. The next year is going to be first is it is not anymore building auto trades. It is we have a very advanced auto trade like the next generation, and nobody it is very advanced, and we find out if you put a very advanced auto trade, sometimes traders have no knowledge to optimize or no knowledge how to approach a different market with a different personality. Like an ES is different than the DAX, absolutely. It's like you're putting a little bird with a gorilla, and so the most concern when we are doing anything right now, we learned a lot for the last 10 years. being in the public for the last 10 years, we have learned how the traders behave or how they approach the auto trade, and it is a nightmare. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to be very friendly, and the guy don't have to put a lot of work on it, because we're not, our view has changed. We're not expecting anymore a client has to be an expert with auto trading and things like this, and he's expecting it to work and him not to do anything. So this is the attitude. I mean, it's too much expectation, but we try to minimize the size of work for the trader to approach the auto trade. So what we are doing, our main concern is when you get it straight out of the box as a default setting, should be working, and should not be working. One is on 1 minute and the other one is on a range bar and the other one on a Renko bar. This is a big mess. So the way we are doing the final tuning on it, if we look at the DAX, is 3 minutes, CL is 3 minutes, NASDAQ 3 minutes, ES 3 minutes, all of them on 3 minutes, because also it is a problem for the trader, and this is the biggest fail when trying to show him one day ES on a Renko bar, the second day on a tick chart, and the fourth day on a range bar. So what he has to do, or which time frame he has to use on Monday. And we cannot play with this guessing game. So what we are trying to build the auto trade to work in one time frame, which we are using our 3 minutes. And of course you can use the 1 minute if you like to, but I like to use the 1 minute, the 3 minutes, first of all, because it clean a lot of noises, and when you are trying to see performance, the average around 73 to 75%, and the 3 minutes clean a lot of noises in the market when the market is chopped. So this is where we are trying to, it's no longer about building or gluing a couple auto trades together. The things is how to relate the auto trade to a client without get himself in a big mess. And this is a very challenging for us to do. So we will not be releasing this on Monday because I'm still adding a couple entries on it, and we want to do very fine tuning, and then we start delivering this to our client. And on Monday we will be releasing the new NT8 version with the signal. But this one here, I will be covering what we have done. We have done a lot of work. We've been on the same project for 3 months, and we are trying to do a very smart entry in a way, the way, like what we always been saying is, we only need, what I'm trying to do in here, the why I'm using the 4 contracts. What we need is just one movement and then hit our daily target, And so if you have a larger account, you can have your daily target 1,000. what I mean by larger account, maybe if you want to trade the CL, you know, and you have around 10,000, you can. We only need a little movement on the CL to hit our target. And if you are on a 5,000 range, then you can cut it off to 2 contract with $500 per instrument. And then once you hit the target, which is the biggest problem of all, and we have no control over it, is clients are expecting to run the auto trade 24/7, ignoring sometimes the market goes sideways. And when the client ignore when the market goes sideways, then if you make a $1,000, there is a good potential you're gonna lose it all if the market gonna go sideways, and then you're gonna go back from zero, or you could be down. So this is one of the biggest challenge that the clients have this habit to run the auto trade all day long, and you should not be doing this. And it has been our biggest challenge for the last 10 years to tell the traders on any system, whether we are using the signals, or we are using the scalper, or we are using this auto trade, you cannot sit on a gambling table all day long and trying to earn money. So still, a trader should understand that there is a limitation in the market. And after all those years, I'm no longer interested in the market all day long. And for the last 3 years, I tried to be done between 9 and 12. And so if you cannot make money from 9 to 12, there is no use to stay in the afternoon. Sometimes we have a run in the afternoon, but you know what? If from 9 to 12 didn't work, forget it. I'm no longer interested in the market. So also, it is a very bad habit to sit down and you get tired, you get worn down, and you start making mistake. And this, we need to be careful with that. So even on the signals, this one here from the market analyzer does not mean you can you can run it 24/7. It's not, when you get up in the morning, when there is a new signal, you follow it. If the signal fell, you follow the second signal, and then if you hit the target, you are done for today. As an example, the Nasdaq today nailed pretty well based on one contract, and you should be stop and say, okay, I'm done. I hit my target, and it is over. And that has been a lot of challenge on that part. And so I don't know why, but people expecting to stay 8 hours a day making 8 hours money, and that is not going to happen. And actually, it is really problem for us to let the client understand he needs to push the brakes. Enough of that. We on the Nasdaq right now, there is a huge resistance from 88.40 all the way to 88.47, so we're not gonna go anywhere with that. We still have one Russell trade. That's it. You break it even, and I don't know where it's going, but we break even on this one. I'm expecting the Russell to the final destination on the Russell is 1659.4. What else we have? At the moment, there is not much movement, and I cannot restart my Ninja right now, so we're gonna stay where we are, and we'll wait on the new signal. Thank you. I'll stay quiet in the meantime. Thank you. For the Nasdaq traders, be careful with the 88.16.15. This is a re-entry point long. So there is no short, and do not take a short, please. Be careful. You know, I noticed the ES is not moving on my side, and the numbers are not right on the ES. I like to get feedback from our traders. Ben, do you have the ES uh, moving, or is it because from the broker it's not moving at all, the ES? Okay, thank you. Seems like I have a problem with the ES. It's not given a data feed, and I don't know if it's. I mean, if it is a problem with the data, it. Yeah, that's what I. So okay, yeah. You know, when I started today, like what I said, when I have the. Uh, Now it seems like it's. Okay, now it start working. Yes, now it's working. What happened when today, by mistake, I turned on the OneDrive, and then what happened um, messed up my Ninja Trader because it's trying to restore old files, and I didn't have time to fix it, so I went straight. But I will fix it over the weekend. I didn't. I mean, I couldn't. I didn't have time to fix it. But what I did, trying to restore the old Ninja from the OneDrive, and I'm not very happy with the OneDrive. I'm always have it off, and this is what happened. And when I saw it trying to restore my Ninja, I stopped it immediately, but it did the damage on my side. So they need to be fixed. After a few days, um, having a days off is like we are out of shape somehow. But we'll get back to the rhythm again. The Nasdaq, for the Nasdaq traders, there is a lot of Nasdaq trader. For the Nasdaq traders, the market is stuck between the support 88.26 and a resistance 88.40, and that's why you're not seeing movement. Actually, there is no movement anywhere, and so the market is a bit slow. We are waiting on a new signals. ES, once it hit the target, if you notice, it fired reversals, and we have a double support area. So be careful. There is no short on an ES. It's gonna come down to the 32.31 if we break those two. And the final destination today before 12 o'clock, it will be 32.45. So it's a very tight call today on the ES. There is not much going on. Don't expect, now it's 10:38. So far, from now to 12, don't expect this ES to break the 32.25. You have to be very careful with that. It's already hit the target and fired. Those reversals are not repaint reversals. So we hit the target with a reversal. Now we're pulling back to the 32.31.50. And there is no short, guys. Don't let it fool you. You know, guys, there is something wrong with this ES. It's not from us, but look on the tick chart. I mean, this is a 350 tick chart, and it is really moving extremely fast. And this is a 350 ticks, you know. Wow. You see that? So it's not from us. Something wrong with this. I hope they're not playing with this ES today. I'm not sure, Charles. I'm not quite. As I said, I had a problem today, so I'm not very well prepared. But the ES, Charles, after we hit the target on the ES, now we have a double projection on the ES, which is not going to go anywhere, you know. And as I said, and this is the re-entry point. Right now we have the re-entry at 33, and there is a heavy projection in this area. So is stuck in this channel right now, Charles, between the support area and the resistance. So there is not much movement. Even if the ES tried to go back to the target, it's gonna get stuck at 32.45, and there is not much after that. So still, the market has not really kicked in after New Year Eve. Probably Monday it will. Still, a lot of traders are on a holiday, so there is not really good volume there yet. this this one, the one we included, is the symmetry. And if we this one here we included in that auto trade, which it is an extreme, because what we have done, we have blended the A scalper, B scalper, and a C scalper to trade with the trend. And then this one here, you will get the immediate reverse. And those are not repaint reverse. If we look at it, and this is not a repaint reverse, and they work under Fibonacci, and they are extreme. And so again, guys, if we, even if you are on two trades with this one here, with a smaller amount of money, of course we need to adjust the trailing stop and stop loss. I have not done that, and I have not fixed the Nasdaq still. It's not I have not done it. It's just I did the ES and the CL. But even on a two trade, if we can catch the reversal on those, you're done, you know. And there we go. And this is what I'm saying is the biggest problem for traders. They keep trading all day long, and maybe with your luck, I mean that if we look at the chart, there is a lot of winning trade, and once in a while you're gonna hit, and some of them are a huge trade. But look at this, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, what it does, it takes one trade of those, and you hit your target. But maybe with your luck, you started, and there we go. We have a losing trade here. But if we look out of how many losing trade, and this is not to rank a bar, give you fake looks, but if we look how many losing trades you have and how many winning trades, very rare you have a losing trade. Very rare. Look at this. This is an extreme performance, and there we go. You know, so if you are on a two contract, you nailed around 450 on those two contract, and if you are on a four contracts or on a micro account, four contracts, I mean, you know, still it is a very serious business, you know. And today it is the first try on the symmetry. I have not really tuned it very well. As I said, it takes very time before we send it out, because if I send it out as is, and a customer asks me how to set up symmetry and the reversal, I have no answer for him, you know. So I need to study each one by one, and the ES, you have to approach it different than the Nasdaq, you know. And but to trade it straight out of the box for 5 days is not bad. And we have not fixed the trailing stop loss. We have not done that. So you know, and but once we get it tuned with a break even, because now, like, I'm watching it, we should have this one here, the trailing stop, way down here actually, and because to, or here, you know. So the trailing stop has not been there we go. Here's the third one out. And then what I'm doing on those four contracts, you can put 10, 15, or 10, 20, 30, 40 ticks on each one of them. Or if you want to, you can use a 2 as a runner, and then you take that first 2. So this is what we are looking for. That's what I'm trying to study in here, trying to see how they are. Of course, now we are running them on a sim, and then we run them on a live trade. Probably, yeah, not next week, the week after we start putting some of them and testing them on a live trade. So, and if we look at the YM, the YM took the first trade, the second trade, and the third one is a break even, is a free trade, is okay. The CL, we still, but if we look at the CL, we already broke even, so I don't care about the CL anymore. It is a free ride either direction, but we still have one more trade on the YM, and then we are, and of course on Monday we will be, there we go, start moving the trailing stop. We will be covering what we have done on Monday in details. Okay, here is the third trade on the CL is about to close. It's been flirting with that number 63.19 for a very long time. And guys, this is what you need to do, not to stick all day long auto trading. What it does, it take one trade and you're done for today. So on 2 contracts, always think this way: 2 contracts, $500 target per instrument. 4 contracts, $1,000, and then you're done. And there we go. Let's see how the ES gonna play this one. So your auto trade is trading with the trend, and reversing at the same time. And this is a serious business, guys. I mean, this is a really serious business. And also the reversal on the B scalper is hitting 900 on the B scalper. So this is really cool. So no matter what the direction this market, that auto trade is gonna nail it, whether it's a reversal or trading with the trend. There we go. We are done with the CL. That's okay. I can live with that. And the ES, what I like it because the ES, when you are trading, this kind of approach to the ES, and in a way you are trading it differently than any other traders. And I like that on an ES to trade it or approach the market different than a normal standard guy. Well, let's look at the scalper. We've been busy with the auto trades. And on the scalper NASDAQ, this is the NASDAQ. We are about to hit the target on the scalper. And now the ES is about to hit the target on the symmetry here. And there we go. And now we are on one trade. So you are done with the ES trading all day long. Also for the scalper, if you hit one of the signal on the scalper, like yesterday, the Russell made $600-700 on one trade based on 2 contracts. If you hit today, look at this. And the system is approaching or increasing, decreasing the target automatically. You don't need to do anything. The system is doing it. So as you see here, we missed by 1 tick. So if you nailed the $300 on a NASDAQ entry or ES entry, why you want to keep trading it? You need to stop. So I don't know. This is my opinion. We all grown people, but this is. We missed by 1 tick. Close it. You don't need to sit down and babysit trade. Close it, or you can always close it if you want to. On the auto trade, we still missing 1 trade. We still have 1 trade on the reversal. Now the YM took a trade also, and there we go. We're down the hill with it. Also, when you see the auto trader broke even, so you are on a free trade, you don't need to worry about it anymore. Whatever direction, just let it be. There we go. We closed the second trade. Lovely. It's going to be auto trading this year non-stop. We're going to be covering those the new auto trade day and night until every trader we have know that system in and out. Just be there on Monday, please. As you see on the scalper, how the auto trade increase the target and get greedy by itself. So it's an automatic greed. You don't have to get greedy anymore on that one. And if the system think there is more potential on the trade, it's gonna extend the trade. But here's the things, guys. If you catch one of the trend here on the scalper, if we look here, this is a base on the scalper sell at 88.24.25 on the right upper corner of the chart. Target 88.09.75. Right now we have 50 ticks into the scalping. So this is a much better. So you don't need uh, to keep trading, and this is the worst part when you trying to keep trading. And this is it. You're done for today on the Nasdaq. Believe me or not, the others didn't do better than what you have done. So you know, if we look at the Nasdaq situation today, we are about to get a short signal on the Nasdaq, and it is a messy signal. Why? We are about to have a short signal, and once it goes below the 88.08 level, but then you're gonna bump in immediately to the 88.0175 as a support level. Follow. Okay, finished. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. And and then there is not much into it. So actually, it is very good to we got into the Nasdaq much earlier on the scalper, and we're not missing anything. And this is it. You're done with it. You don't need to deal with it anymore. So we still have this little baby here on the reversal. Um, we still have one more trade on the ES. If you want to take an ES trade short, if we look on the ES, we have a support area at 32, 31.25. So if you want to take your short, it has to be a couple ticks below that number, and you can take it at 30.75. So earlier today we had the YM. If you go back on the video, we nailed 1,000 on daily. We already hit it and then flattened out everything. And now we have hit. I have not done the others yet. And now we have hit on the symmetry 1800, 1850 on the ES. Doesn't matter. We don't say I don't like to trade this or that. Whatever the money is coming from, who cares? So those two instruments here has out traded any professional trader has been trading for many years. So this is just as long as you know how disciplined you are, and you should be very fine. So you cannot just keep running all afternoon with it. So once we are done with this ES trade, turn it off. You're done for today. Mission accomplished. Uh, I don't know. This is the way I think you need to look at it. We're still on the scalping trade. We're not done yet with the NASDAQ. You see how extend the target for you? So you don't need to do anything. So once we are done with that trade on the NASDAQ, you don't need to do anything. You're done. You close NinjaTrader. You're done. And we're about to have a new signals on NASDAQ. And I think we're going to have an ES trade. Be careful with the ES. You see this projection? If you want to go short, you need to go below that. And it has to be sell order at 32.30. Please follow us on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. Sorry, I'm sitting and bubbling here. Let's look at the YM. The YM already took a trade on the YM from a new signal from... okay, it looked like I missed my new signal here. Okay. It is a sell at 28,572. And yeah, and I missed my signal here. I need to restart NinjaTrader, but I'm not going to do that. On the ES, it has to be below the 32.30.25. You can go short. Don't even think about going short below above those numbers. 32.20.25. Go short, please. And you see, this is exactly what happened on the NASDAQ. And that's why you see this NASDAQ going back. After we have the signal, we have a triple support area. And the market did not go through that. So that's why we should be happy when we head it all the way down here and get it over with. So we still have that trade we are about to close, and we'll leave it alone. Okay, the YM took a new trade. Okay, the YM going long. There we go. Beautiful. ES, I think, close position. Close position. This is a beautiful ride on the ES, and it was the second trade, 2 trades, beautiful rounds, and we are done with it. Absolutely nice. And If we look at the scalper, you see how all in red, like a Christmas tree. And this is really, as you see now, this market is really got chopped, and it's gonna get, it takes a few minutes to recover from the uh, immediate reverse on the market. It's gonna take a couple of minutes to recover. Trying to understand what's going on. What else we have? Sorry guys, I mean today I have a problem with the Ninja Trader. I don't have the, I cannot move the charts around because the OneDrive trying to use the backup restored my Ninja Trader, and that was a big mess. I always like to use the fourth contract 100 tick. Why is a 100 tick? Because you already nailed 50 ticks on the 3 trades, and then we have the trailing stop. I need to adjust the trailing stop. I have not really worked on it. Maybe I'll do it over the weekend. But if it hit the 100 tick, that's very fine on the fourth contract. Or if the market didn't, it's like gambling. You either gonna go all the way, get your feet wet, or you're gonna snap out of it. So it is like a last trade is a luck trade. Either the market gonna go back and close at the trailing stop, or you will be heading down the 100 and you hit the jackpot with it. This is the whole idea I like. And as long as the trailing stop is working, and one of the things you have to understand, you cannot make the trailing stop very tight, because then I hate dummy trailing stops. But there we go. You can use the fourth contract on a 500 tick. I think this one here is on a 50 ticks. There we go. Done. 1,170 target hit. And this is a beautiful trade. And you're done. And there we go. And So the whole idea is, if this market, we enter the market going in our direction, we hit it, and then you know what? We're done. It's finished. So this is really interesting. Just how to manage the auto trade. That will be great if you know how to manage the auto trade. That's it. Beautiful trade. Okay, on the scalper, the Nasdaq ES, they can take care of themselves by themselves. And if there is a trend, they're gonna increase. And the YM, you're getting $100 on an YM. Wow. Okay. Any other trade? No, no other trade. So I really enjoyed it, that CL trade. I really, after 3 months work, it's really start paying off on this project. I really enjoyed the way that auto trade took those trades. It was, it was really enjoyable. Okay, what else we have? Not much. Okay, I'll be quiet for a while. Thank you. Some of the members, they're asking me, do I get this auto trade? Look, we are very fair, okay? What we have done, we don't have, like some other firms, you have to pay $500 or $1,000 maintenance. We do not have that. And you get all the free updates. As an example, the one I'm releasing on Monday, the NT8, this is part of your purchase, and you will get the update for free. So all the updates you get free. Now, what we have done something very fair, and I will not take any criticism over it. What we have told the traders that you pay us $50 a year, 50 is a price of a pizza a year, and is an optional. You don't have to have it. And that is giving you, that it gives you all the new products we have. Because this is a new product, and we've been working on it for over 3 months. It is the hardest auto trade we ever done, because the problem is it's not just auto trade gluing a couple indicators. It is smart entry. This is where the project, it took that long. Putting two indicators together, you can do it in 48 hours. But it's not about the indicator, it's as much as the deep algorithm in there, which it takes a lot of research. You cannot. If I tell you how many times we have done this auto trade, we have done it at least 50 times in the last 3 months. 50 times. And the clock ticking and the money we pay to our programmers by the minutes. It's not for free. And we have 2 full-time programmers. And so what we have said, you can get all the new products for $50 a year, and it is automatic, renewable. And for the ones do not pay the $50, don't bother even to discuss it with us, because on this project here, we have put 3 months' work, and thousands of dollars has been invested in it. Because of the large members we have, we say $50 a year per member, and you get all the new updates. Do you think once we are done with this auto trade, we are done? No, we're not. We always have something. When we first came out with the A scalper, we have done around 30 updates in 1 year. We are constantly understand that the market is not purchasing the product. It is, you need to keep up with that product. You need to keep updating those products. And what happened last year does not mean it's going to happen the same this year. So if you have, and on this one here, what we have decided to provide templates with it, so you will not, have to deal with it. So what I'm saying is, for $50 a year, you're getting an auto trade. Probably if you need to purchase it, it will cost you $6,000-7,000. Especially this one here, we have invested too much time and money. So for the ones, the members, and have the $50 a year, you will get it automatically. With and for the ones they don't have this option, you will not get it. And you can criticize on the internet as much as you want, but I think it is a very fair deal. We do that, and if you, because we have had this, what they did, they didn't want it to pay the $50 a year. And then what they say, they will go ahead. You have to be a member, of course. And then what they did, they paid the 50 and they got a new auto trade, and then they cancel right after they got the auto trade. We are not gonna go ahead and make a fuss about it, but the minute you cancel your $50 a year, your license will be revoked for that auto trade. So this is a very, very fair game, and there is no use to sit down and talk about $50 a year. But if you pay for 10 years, $50 a year, that's $500. You still need to pay another 30 years in order for me to recover. So it's not the $50. It's a matter of a principle, And so yes, for all the traders, have the full package, and there is an option, $50 a year. You get all the new products. Right after when I'm done and releasing this one, my next project is I'm going to add a signal, different new signals on the normal chart, where it's gonna be on telling you. I mean, we have the signal. I never stop, because this is my passion. My passion. Two things in my life since when I was a kid. My passion was airplanes, and I did very well with my career within airplanes, and trading since when I was a kid. When my father gave me an allowance, I used to go buy Japanese yen, and I used to buy gold coins, and I was no more than 10 years old, and when my father, back then, we used to have the charts comes in mail, not like now on the internet. When you get the charts in the mail, back then in California, cost, I was a little kid, $35 to get the charts on the stocks and everything. I used to wait on the postman and open those charts and sit down hours and looking at it. And I was no older than 12 years old. So I love trading. It is the biggest challenge in my life, and I love it. And the more time I spend, the more I become very relaxed with the trading, and I can trade the chart on an empty chart, just looking at the bar. I love it. This is my passion. So the second project I want to do is, we have the entry and we have the signal, and as we see right now, we have nothing to do. We are waiting on a new signal. What I want to do on my next project is, I wanted to blink the chart for me, like what you have here. It blinks when there is a buyers and sellers. I don't want to sit down and read numbers. So what I wanted to blink for me to tell me, take a trade here and exit here, take a trade here, exit here. So this is where this one. Also, actually, on that system here, we have it, and now it's gone, because when NinjaTrader was 8 is updating, but I have it. Still, I have the system, but it needs to be updated. The system go on the dome itself, and it shows on the dome the signal exit and show the trend. I need to go back and reopen this file and have it upgrade, but we've had it before. Yes, Jim, you remember? Yes. So I want to open that file again and update it. Also, we had before a dome on NT8. We built a dome on NT8, a smart one, and we never upgraded. So I never stop updating. I love it. That's what keeping us moving. So And if you notice what we are doing on this new auto trade, we only using 3 minutes. On the symmetry, you can use what I find out so far, but it can change. You can use the 2 minutes, or you can use the 350 ticks. But I will be working on that as well. And let's look at the performance with the ES. Again, guys, when you are doing Renko bar, the Renko bar are fake numbers, you know, and I can show you the Renko bars. It is gives you different number. If I let me show you. You can take any kind of auto trade, and it's sad sometimes you see people. It doesn't matter whether it's our Renko bar or somebody else Renko bar. Doesn't matter. When you are using a Renko bar, it gives you fake numbers. But when you are using a minute, it gives you exactly. Let me show you something. The Renko bar move, and I can take any kind of auto trade. Let me try to load a chart and take anything. Let me try to load the institutional auto trade and try to use just one entry. This is an auto trade on a on a Renko bar, which a lot of people has fell with that one. They've been misled. If we see here, we have 3 days, okay? So if we put 30 days here and let it load, and this is a Renko bar, our Renko bar. Let me show you tricks so you will not be fooled by somebody else doing this trick on you. And if we right-click and go under performance, and this is what they like to show, and there we go. You're on your way to heaven with a Renko bar. And a Renko bar, it is, and this is only in ES, does not move a lot. If we put the DAX, you will be around $50,000-$80,000 in 1 month in the performance. And then, but then, the funny things about the Renko bar, straight out of the box, profit factor 2.5, okay? And then, this is a Renko bar. This is a very good for 30 days, $20,000, yeah? Okay, let me show you guys, which a lot of people have been scammed with that. You know, they look, again, the weakness on the trader is he look at numbers, but he don't look at details. So now let's switch this one to a minute, okay? And because this is a straight out of the box. It's not optimized, it's not tuned, it's not tweaked, just a straight out of box. Immediately nailed 20,000. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at this performance on the 1 minute. Your $20,000 smoked out, and now you are in a hole, 970. Let me make sure it did not switch to 3 or 4 days. It stays. I mean, this is without tweaking, you know. So you are in a hole, 975. And now this is the most important to see, which a lot of people, they take it like this and hide it. But if we look in the details, that one here, it says a recovery day is 28.76. That means you have to trade 28 days without losing any trade. So that's why now I wanted to say why I'm always using 3 minutes or 1 minute. Now we want to go to 3 minutes, and that is going to give me reality performance, not some kind of fake performance. Now, straight out of the box without any tweaking. This is the institutional automated trade. And look now. From a Renko bar giving you $20,000 straight out of the box without tweaking, now we are in the hole 5,000. And the reality is, the Renko bar, they are fake. And they are fake in a lot of ways, even on an indicators, they are fake, because it is the best safe haven to cover the bad trades or the bad indicator or the bad auto trade. If you have a bad indicator, you put it on a Renko bar, the Renko bar move around and cover the plot in the system. But when you are using minutes to reveal everything on it, and this is a very sad part. And one of the worst nightmares sometimes, you see a guy, which I have seen some of my clients doing this. I almost had a heart attack. Even on the manual trading, they go on a ranker bar and they use 9-2. And boy, this is looking nice. Look at this. Oh man, you cannot go wrong. I guarantee you one thing, folks. You will never make it in the market if you are using that kind. Never. Because what you are doing, if we look at the ES right now, the ES here is giving us the reality. This one here is hiding the reality. If we look at the movement when you are using 1 minute, and by the way, Ninja Trader, if we look at the bottom here, it is in minutes. It's not in ticks, range, ranker bar, none of this rubbish. It is in minutes. So what we are doing, we are faking trend, and you're not really looking at the reality of the market, the trend, and you will never make it. You will never make it. You can hide the plots, but you cannot make it. And that's why I do have on the institutional auto trade, especially made for Renko. And it is a very good auto trade, and I'm gonna put it also on this auto trade, the I7. I'm gonna go ahead and put it, and it is especially made for Renko bar, for the Renko bar lovers. But do I make a bet on my living with a Renko bar? No. So that's why this reveal reality, and we're gonna stay this way. We're gonna stay this way. So, it's 11:50. Food time. I wish everyone a very, very nice weekend. And guys, relax this weekend. And we start getting serious on Monday. I shouldn't be even live on the YouTube on today. But we'll start getting serious on Monday. And please try to come on Monday for members. Webinars, and we will be releasing the new version on NT8 with the templates, and then we will be covering the new auto trade. I want you to please relax this weekend. Don't get yourself stressed. We are at the beginning of the year. There is plenty of days we're going to be stressed. So try to take it easy this weekend, and we will be looking forward for a good new year. And again, we wish really from the bottom of my heart, every single trader out there will ease his pain and will have a success trading this year. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Especially for the ones they work, they earned to get a little respect in the market. So I wish everyone the best for this year, and the most important, health and family. And then the money comes and goes. You make the money. So try to be a little bit more relaxed with your trading, and don't be aggressive. It is your worst enemy. Be an aggressive trader. I have not seen success aggressive trader yet in 28 years. I want to say God bless you all, and a very pleasant weekend. And for the ones that want to talk to me, support, all kind of stuff, you gotta wait half an hour. It is food time. It's a lunch, and then we start responding to any email within 30 minutes. Thank you very much.